is off. So here we go then, 15 more laps of the Cadwell Park circuit and a complete reverse grid. Sees Luke Sky 80 start from pole with Reno in second, Raceway in third, Dimitri Giannopoulos in P4 as we wait for the red lights to illuminate. Race winner Van Panther at the back of the grid because he got pole position as well, but a big start by the flow on the inside from fifth. He's taken the lead from fifth to first. An exceptional start by the flow. They're almost 3 wide as they go through turn 1. It's never going to work. We've got 3 or 4 cars off into the background as they approach Charlie's corner. I think Frekinera's had a spin as well. Sean 24's okay. Cortese got the brunt of it. Where is Van Panther? The answer is he's 6th already. So Van Panther really making a charge through his field now into 5th. Dimitri's down into 5th as well. Where is Puma? Is he even in this race still? I don't think he's actually returned. We've had a bit of contact there. Devil Bevan in the Seat has gone off from P11. And now Cortese and AGO6 doing battle again. We've seen that battle before today. And hopefully it will be just as exciting as the last time these two met. But the flow now through Mansfield at turn number 8. Keeps his head above water at the moment with Luke Sky pushing in second. As we say, Luke Sky developed into a very quick midfield driver, has done a brilliant job here in the World Touring Car Championship. Very, very suited to every car he's driven. His best performance, I think, coming from the BMWs. Now moving into the Chevys and chasing down the BMW of the flow. He's 1.4 seconds away at the moment through Hall's Bend. Let's keep a camera here just in case we see any cars go rally cross over the curbs. It's all seemingly okay for the moment. They're all through unscathed, and towards the end of lap number 1 it is still the flow that leads after what was the start of the year. It's got to be. By the word for it, it was simply brilliant. Luke Sky stays in second with B1 3A6 in third, Reno 4th, Van Panther in P5, P6 of course is Dimitri Giannopoulos, 7th Raceway, 8th AGO6, 9th Cortese, 10th Ralph Findle, 11th Sean 24, 12th Frekinera, 13th Devil Bevan. And they round out your cars for now, and look at that as Reno trying to overtake Van Panther. The race winner from last time, and Van Panther spun it! Oh, and the race winner spins! And he's taken the keyboard king, Dimitri Giannopoulos, with him. He's down to where he started, P11 for Van Panther after a win and a pole in race 1. His race 2 fortunes don't look to have the same fate. So a real shame there for him. Hopefully he can get it sorted a bit later on. We know he's got the pace. He's arguably the fastest man on the circuit at the moment, so he'll be back at the front of the field at some stage, just a case of when. Hopefully it could be a bit too little too late though for some of the other drivers, because they're really hoping they can take full advantage of this and get themselves as far away as they can before the return of Van Panther comes into play. And now over the start-finish straight once again. Cortese following AGO6 about 1.3 seconds away. But my goodness me, the amount of people that are in that train right now. I'll quickly give you an update as to who it involved. It's Reno that leads, so the Reno Riot is running its way around Cadwell Park. Devil Bevan retires, but it's Reno, Raceway, then AGO6 side by side with Cortese's in the air, and he's lost the front right-hand wheel. He was side by side with the Seat, and I think he just clipped the inside of the barrier, went careering into the air, and he's really not happy with that one. It's the end of the race for the Chevrolet FG Cortese on lap number 3. He will be bitterly, bitterly disappointed with that one. And we know he'll be back for the races a bit later on. But even so, a real shame to end race number 3. He was looking pretty competitive during race number 1, but Raceway now leads the charge from second all the way down. You've got Reno, then the flow, then AGO6, Ralph Findle and Shaw all the way down to 7th from second. So 6 cars dueling away at the moment, with B13 a whopping 12 seconds clear of the man in 7th. So a big start there for B13. The question is, the flow down to P4 has made a bit of a boo-boo somewhere, because back to where he started, he was in the lead a moment ago, and he's now down right in the heart of that pack. Flow fourth, then AGO. Oh, he's in the wall! So another BMW off, and AGO 6 is seemingly carrying the luck of the Chevrolets today. That BMW in the wall, and AGO 6, I'm assuming that's retirement. There's the wheel rolling across the circuit. It's going to hit his car. Yes, it does. So he's been hit by his own wheel, which is never a sight you want to see as a racing driver. And now Renault under a lot of pressure from the Flow as well, so looking to recuperate from his earlier mistake. The Flow now 4. He needs to try and push his way back into the podium positions. He's in a prime position to do so into Mansfield corner, straight at, oh, he's played it beautifully, straight up the inside. Giant seal delivered. The Flow moves on with now a shadow of a doubt. Flow now looks like he's in a much more comfortable environment. He's at the forefront of the action in that drain. He shouldn't be there for too much longer before we start honing in on Nine Racer on that number 4 of 15 here at Cadwell Park today. And through they go. Just taking a look at the drivers that are in that pack as well. It's all getting very argy-bargy as Renault still running the riot. AGO 6 is retired, so over the line come that group of cars again, or more of a gaggle at the moment. It's very uncoordinated as Sean goes up to the insides of Coppice corner, or tries it all the way round. He's got it done before. So Sean 24 moves up into 4th place. A good start there for him. Now going up the park straight, Renault, I'm not sure if he's got an issue or he's just not as quick, but it's not where he needs to be at all. He's got to try and find something before all of that speed runs out, because there's an enormous gaggle of cars that want to pass him, and it's only going to increase over time, because in the very background of your picture now, you start to see the cars that are just about 10th and 11th. Renault just about keeping his head in the game at this stage, but I wonder how long he will be there, with Graf Vindel breathing down his neck. Van Panther's there as well, so the man who was down to 11 started at the back of the field, moved his way forward, then back down there he went again after a bit of a problem, and now finds himself right at the forefront of the action in that midfield, and that's what not many drivers wanted to see. They had to be very wary of that one. Now Van Panther trying to push his way back through. We'll keep an eye on the progress of the race 1 winner. If you can get 2 from 2, that is an Asa O'Connor type drive, one of the Simraceway heroes, isn't it? And they career their way up in towards the very tricky hairpin. Graf Vindel on the outside. Van Panther positioning his car very nice. He's been blocked by a set on the outside. He's got a BMW to his inside. He's going to play this very cautiously. So let's see what he can do. Can he slide to the inside through here? Not quite. As they begin the run down into Mansfield. Up through the mountain, parts to the track they go. Graf Vindel still maintaining his composure at the moment. Ahead of Van Panther, the fastest man on the circuit. Bit of an off earlier, brought Dimitri Giannopoulos with him. Now recovered to 7th place, who's already made giant leaps in his charge for glory. But through the very difficult hairpin at the bottom of those nimble little curves, out to the final corner at turn 18. Trying to get to the outside, but the cars are way too wide to try anything like that. To the inside he goes, and let's see what Van Panther's capable of now. Can he move his way to the inside or no? He rides the apex of Coppice in towards Charlie's. Very heavily defended by Graf Vindel as we approach the halfway stage. Miraculous drive so far. He's going to have to do a little bit more than that before it's race over. He needs to get him, so he's 43 seconds away from the leader at the moment. It doesn't matter how fast you are, if you're driving like that, it's not going to be enough. To the inside, Van Panther goes. He's only going to be gaining a few tenths a second at this rate, even maybe not that. The 3 cars still line a turn, and Reno trying to pull away with everything he can before it's too late. He knows if Van Panda goes on the assault, he can take full advantage of that and start making up some ground before it's too late. It's going to be slightly difficult to do, is the only problem. They're taking a look. They go through the bottom now on the exit towards turn number 18. Still no real advantage gained there for Renault at the moment. Graf Bindel, in fact, trying to turn his attention towards in front of him rather than worrying about what's going up from behind. And now making their way up through Park once again. Van Panther trying to go to the inside into Park corner of turn 4. He's got the inside line. He's charging through. Renault there. He's got to be careful. But here comes Van Panther for P6. They're side by side, almost trading paint. He's got the car slowed down in time in 3rd gear. And he's got the position done. A masterful move by a masterful driver there. Big move for Van Panther. He's got to try and keep this level of driving up, because if he doesn't, he's not going to get the points he wants out of this. Although he's already on the back of Renault, taking a look, a pin of argy-bargy there as well, and that could have been disastrous. Especially that part of the circuit through Hall's Bend once again in towards turn 17. We're over halfway through this race right now. The drivers starting to eye up their targets, and now even Luke Sky 80 in the Chevrolet has joined this fight. Well, that really is interesting now. Then we've got plenty more action to come in this race. In fact, another 6 or 7 laps to go. 7 laps it is, 9 laps completed out of the 15. Now Van Panther to the inside of Renault, the exact same place where he overtook Graf Bindel just a lap ago. He'll be on the outside of the corner this time by though. Can he get there or no? Sweeps it round, cuts off the Seat, and job done. Van Panther's drive continues up into the top 5 now. Although I think Renault's going to be careful, because Graf Bindel and Luke Sky both want a bit of the action now before it's too late. But a run through the order as it stands, we come towards the end of lap number 9, B13 with a stem 23-second advantage over My Racer right now in the Chevrolet. So it's B1386 that leads onto lap number 10. My Raceway second with Sean in 3rd, just about a second away. The Flows BMW sits 4th ahead of Van Panther. Renault 6th just ahead of Graf Bindel, and Luke Sky then Fracchino in 9th, Dimitri 10th, out of the race, AGO 6th, and Cortese round out all of your runners for the race so far. B13 ahead of My Raceway, then Sean, then the Flow, then Van Panther. Still a lot of action left, as we say, in this one. I don't think this one's going to be as maybe widely anticipated as many thought. It won't be this singular run to the end for these drivers. They've got a lot to work with here. They want to come home across the line in a very good position. They've got to work for it. Graf Bindel does work for it up the inside, and he's just about made it stick. The Renault comes back on the counter. The inside following through turn number 6, but it's not enough, and he's now going to be careful, because he could very well fall victim to Luke Sky if he's not careful. So now the haze of Renault may be coming to an end. He's got to work on this and find a way to find the balance between speed and composure, because at this rate it's only going to end in one way, and that's going to be him sailing down the order faster than you can say Seat Leon. So there's still plenty of time left though for these drivers to try and make their way through and get themselves into a good position. And talking of good position, We said Van Panda was pulling away as he approached the top 5, but with 5 laps to go, he's now only 1.3 seconds away from a 4th place finish, so really pushing on nicely right now. A little bit of a war forming towards the end of that battle as well. As we said before, Van Panda's passed the flow out of nowhere. So I was then taking a look at what Renault was doing as Luke Sky looks to mount a bit of a charge, and Van Panda up to 4th, 8 seconds away is Sean. Can he get 2 podiums from 2 races despite starting at the back of the grid? For 2 races, getting a win, a podium and a pole position at the fastest lap is not a bad effort at all, is it? If he can get it done. He's about 8 seconds away at the moment. He's just entering the mountain part of the circuit before the hall bends. There's very tight left and right handers just before the end of the circuit. 7 seconds. We'll give you an update on lap times as well as they come through. A 1:27.8 for your race leader. The Night Raceway, the Seat that comes over next. We'll see what sort of lap time that Seat Leon can produce. It can remember for a 1:28.7. It's a 1:28.9, a 1:27.9 for Sean 24, and for Van Panther a 1:27.6. He's reeling him in like a fisherman right now. Can he keep it going? Has he got enough before the end of the race? We're only going to find out in one way. And now Van Panther heavily braking. 6 seconds away at the moment. He's really not that far behind Sean 24, but only a few laps remaining before we call it a day here. Now trying to just keep an eye on what B13 is doing, because his pace right now is going to be very key. This could be the lap time we need to watch, because if Van Panther's lapping faster, then Sean 24 has got a hell of a problem on his hands. It's a 1:28.1 for the leading Chevrolet. Oh no, and this could be good news come better for Van Panther, because Night Raceway has made a mistake. Night Raceway is 3 seconds clear of Sean 24. A 1:28.9 for Night Raceway, a 1:28.2 for Sean, and a 1:28.7 for Van Panther. So he's dropped time there actually. So Van's got a little bit of work to do. It's B13, Night Raceway, Sean and Van Panther, P1, 2, 3 and 4 at the moment, with the Flow in 5th, Ralph Findle in 6th, Renault in 7th, and Luke Sky in 8th. Still chasing down the Seat, as we have about 3 laps of racing left to go here today. Don't forget, if you do want to get in touch with us as well, in terms of social media, we do have the great Facebook page as normal, facebook.com/Simraceway. We have some lovely, lovely cars being posted, a great community as well. There's also a chance for you to see the work in progress that the guys make and keep up to date with the real life Jim Russell F3 series, as well as our Instagram, which you can see plenty of our work in progress pictures. So that's just at Simraceway on Instagram. You can also enter the hashtag SRW Picky competition, where you take your favourite in-game screenshots, take them onto Instagram, and you can win a $2.50 gift voucher absolutely free of charge to spend in-game on whatever you please. And if you're a Twitter person as well, then be sure to give us a follow or ask us any questions at Simraceway, or my personal Twitter at LiamJenkins21. I'm sure we'll answer all your queries about the Simraceway game and what you can do, what's available as we go into the final round of the championship, and the 4th and final manufacturer gets revealed, that is Volvo. So 4 manufacturers, 1 final round, 1 defining champion. It'll be a championship and a live stream next weekend you do not want to miss, because it is going to be simply fantastic. So since we've last updated you on the order, Sean 24 has passed Night Raceway He's now falling into the clutches of Van Panther, so it's a BMW chasing down a Seat now. What can Van Panther do? B13 out of the turn 17 and 18 complex now, and it's going to be one last lunge for him then. Chevrolet's been a bit inconsistent here tonight. We've seen some retirements earlier on, including 6 blown engines. The only thing that will be blown though is B13 A6's trumpets as he goes over the start finish line in celebration of what could be a victory today. He's really not that far away, he's about a minute and a half away. The B13 in towards turn 3, Sean 24 second, Raceway third, but Panther is 1.4 away. He has been on an absolute charge. It's like he's just opened up another turbocharge in that car. He's flying around Cadwell Park. Is there enough for him to get a podium or no? Let's find out. He's not too far adrift at the moment. Through turn 4 he goes, making his way through the double apex right-hander out of the long spoon section of the circuit, and makes his way downhill, so undulating this Cadwell Park. And now he's all over the back now, going in towards Manfield. He goes to the inside, and Raceway blocks with everything he has. He knows he's going to hold on to this podium. Van Panther given 110% out there right now. He wants a podium and a victory, but we've got to take a look at B13. Goes out of the corner. It will be a win for Chevrolet. Almost lost control, but B13 wins round 2 of the 3rd race in the calendar of the Simraceway 2011 World Touring Car Championship. B13, you are a winner. Sean 24 is going to come through to take 2nd. Is Raceway going to take 3rd? Let's take a wild stab and see. He flashes his lights, he knows he's done it. Sean takes 2nd. Raceway holds off the charging Van Panther, who will be growling after that result, that's for sure. 3rd and 4th after the crash earlier on there, which sent him down to 11th. He won't be too disappointed. 5th place for the Flow, 6th place Graf Findel, 7th Luke Scott, 8th is Renault, 9th Frechianera. Out of the race are Dimitri's AG06 and G Cortese with Devil Bevin, your last retirement, and that came on lap number 2 of 15. So a massive thank you to all of the drivers that took part today. I know the live stream hasn't exactly been as entertaining as normal without our cameramen. They've all been a bit occupied, unfortunately. That sometimes happens, that prior commitments do come first. But I hope the radio stream has not been too bad for you today, and that you've managed to get a good idea of what went down at Cadwell Park. We hope you'll join us next weekend for the finale of your Simraceway 2011 World Touring Car Championship at the circuit where I made my commentary debut at Brands Hatch, where you'll see the Seat Leon, the BMW 320, the Chevrolet Cruze, and the brand new Volvo C30. From myself, Liam Jenkins, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.